You know, this is actually the first time in my life that I have successfully grown a Protea flower. I have spent a small fortune over the years investing in Protea plants, Proteas and Banksias actually. And I have never had success in keeping them alive. I've actually had more success growing them from seed than I actually have growing them as a plant. And there could be a few factors why that is, but the bottom line is I've never been successful and I've lost a lot of money over venturing in this direction. However, I am happy to share that for the first time ever, I'm going to have my first Protea flower here at my home in my gardens. Proteas are endemic to South Africa, and I mean, to me they are so ancient. I get such an ancient vibe when I look at Proteas, when I see their beautiful big fluffy flowers. When I see their beautiful big fluffy flowers, I mean, they're just absolutely spectacular. And it has always been a very sore point for me that I have never managed to grow Proteas. So I actually bought, I would say, a couple $1,000s worth of Proteas even when I first came to this property, and they all died. It was obviously my fault because I didn't have them on drip irrigation, and they obviously didn't go well in the soil. Not actually sure why, but some were eaten by kangaroos as well, or at least ripped into pieces. So all of this, of course, is, external factors, aka me not providing the right environment for them to thrive. However, late last year, maybe in October, November, my mother came for a trip up here and she had a potted Protea. She said, "Oh, I saw this and I thought you might like it." And I thought to myself, I'm not going to have success with this here. I've already tried growing them here, and I was sad that I wasn't able to grow Proteas, one of my all-time favorite flowers. And so when she brought this one up, this Susara is what I believe they call it as. When she brought this one up, I thought, oh no, it's only going to die. But unbeknownst to me, it has not. And this bud has been developing. It was tiny when it first came here, this little bud, and there's another little bud down here, but obviously its sister bud has taken all the power right now, and she is just about to bloom. You can see the fluffy little top. I've been watching this just diligently for weeks, just watching and being mesmerized by its whole development, and now I can see it, and when I touch it, I can feel I can feel that it's, within days it's going to burst open and just pleasure me with a sight that I never thought would come here. So it's been the best thing ever to see this happen. And it's been the only Protea, to my biggest surprise, that is actually not only thriving here, but we have flowers. And now that we have flowers, I am going to let it go through its cycle, and I'm going to collect these seeds, because if you know, Proteas are super expensive as plants, but even the seeds are super expensive, and I don't plan to buy any more seeds. So I'm hoping that I can collect the seeds of this Protea here and germinate them again. But the thing with Proteas is that when you germinate them, you actually, there's a lot of plants that are triggered by, I guess in their natural conditions, they're triggered by fires, and they remain dormant for hundreds and hundreds of years sometimes. And perhaps that's why Proteas have lasted as long as they have, because they do, they're one of the oldest ancient flowers on the planet. And perhaps that's why they've lasted so long, is that they remain dormant until there is a fire. And they are activated and awakened by smoke, by fire, and that is when their life cycle begins. So to actually start these and mimic this environment, you actually have to get some kind of smoke treatment. You can obviously try yourself, or you can get some smoke paper from usually an online seed store, or I don't know, like you can get your own smoking treatment. And I get smoke paper and I just cut off a little square and soak the seeds in water before I put them in a good, well-drained soil. So let's come back in a few days and see what this beautiful Protea plant gives us. Well, we're 2 days in after I made that initial video. It's been raining. It's like 11 degrees, which is a luxury because we're so used to the heat and dry weather here. I just can't believe we've got rain. But the Protea has yet to flower. She is about to, and she's slowly coming out. Oh, I have been waiting and waiting for this flower to reveal her beauty. Oh, it's just, and it feels amazing. She's about to burst. Let's see, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. Wow. I have been waiting for this. Oh my gosh. Beautiful Sisara Protea. I mean, it's just such a majestic flower, and really just, I think it just enhances the garden so much. And of course it's very special for me because it was a plant that I just could not grow. So this is about a week after I made the initial video, and we're finally here after all this waiting. For months I have been waiting for this beautiful Protea, and now we'll just wait and see what happens next. I'm kind of excited. Actually, ants have been inside and they've been checking it out and having a wander around. So there's no smell to Proteas because obviously all the beauty is in the appearance. But I just can't believe we're here. It's the best feeling ever. Wow. And it's such a gentle, beautiful flower, woolly flower, a very woolly flower, very beautiful. It's honestly the best gift ever. Very special.